thing is too small if you want me to increase the size.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into Tyre?
Clive. Going purse weighing you down?
Always, my lovely lady, always. I would never complain about your size. Oh, I do appreciate that could be concerned as something
Sorry.
different.
Sold out.
Lax elixir.
Finished, are you?
Seems the hideaway is
Sure. Sure you do. Sure you are. Also, I changed the ads thing. I ran 3 ads at the start of the stream, but for the rest of the stream, I think they're set for like a minute every hour.
I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. I have quite the find for you today.
New entries.
You wish to study the tomes? You are
Well, thank
always
you.
welcome, Clive.
So yeah, so shorter amount of ads per hour. Sadly, there will be pre-rolls for those who jump in. You might hit with the pre-roll. I'm sorry, but that's the best I could do. And yeah, that's about mostly it. The last I updated the throne. If you wanted to contribute monetarily, whatever you like, I put some stuff on throne for anybody who wishes to contribute. If not, yeah, I'm not really just
back again. How may I help you today? Of course.
troubling companions. I'm not really broken hearted about it. You go, I don't really feel it.
The state of the realm is ever changing, Clive.
But man, today was not Battle Dalmalka, Quite Sense was earlier. I have no idea what that is. So Valmir and Quite Sense. But yeah, so that was something that popped up I had to get rid of. Let's see about this. Oh, I'm not allowed to go anywhere. Do I speak without him?
Otto, how fares the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fact storms out Mothercrystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
Yeah, I was so
All right, fine.
I've been editing
Yes, we do.
we're editing the video, right?
No, I'm just a messenger. I leave the scheming to those more
Good news? It's coming along nicely. I am, I'm at the point where a lot of information is being dropped. I'm able to slice in a lot of things.
It certainly can't hurt to ask.
So we're making distance. I think we're at like 14. $14 minutes.
How is is it that every one of your little excursions
But we
presages
also
some
have bad
inevitable
news.
catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
Yes.
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts. Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen Mothercrystals had already begun to wilt for want of aether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for aether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magicks as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter.
Ooh, damn.
Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
Oh my.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
War.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
So the problem basically, and I keep saying so a lot, it's no problem. My script is wrong.
I can hardly lift my arms. The curses.
And not like a small wrong, but like there's a lot of points in the entire script that I misremembered a bunch of plot points, and plot points are kind of sticking out of order. So I say one thing that doesn't happen for a while longer, or I'll say things that, you know, I completely miss that have some relevance to the actual story. And there's some things I just don't really detailed out that I should have.
It seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
And it's just like, it's, oh, okay. And it's, at first I'm like, you know what, it may not be that bad, but like halfway through this thing, I'm like at the third arc
here
of like
above the skies.
5,
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
and it's just like, okay, this is
Doesn't
being
take a court astrologer
simple
to warn you
enough
the obvious.
that literally,
Fallen
yeah, I have
has
to redo
disturbed
this
the heavens.
entire thing,
That, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed
which
to
is
answer than I.
half bad.
And on the 6th day,
I just
did
have
the
to
gods
tweak
tear
the
the sun
script a
from the
bit
firmament,
to
visiting
refill in
regardless
those
on their
things that I
prideful
missed.
sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
Look, I gotta go back to my
There is
once.
nothing divine about it.
No, once I finish
But he
the
wouldn't be the
vibe,
first
once
god
I
of
finish
whom
the
that
actual
could be said now,
clip
would he?
stuff, because I know what I'm looking for,
all the fairy
so I can
tales that
clip
tell of the
everything
sins,
from the start to the
there is
finish. That's
almost
completely
nothing in
fine.
the way of actual
Once I have that,
historical accounts. Had I
I've
the
already made
journal of
some
Moss the
small changes,
Chronicler,
but I'll make
I may
more
have been
small
able to
changes
tell
to
you
the
more,
entire
but
script,
alas, I fear all
and then I'll
remaining
say it
copies have
again,
been lost to time.
which will probably
You will forgive
take
me,
like a
I hope.
day.
Certainly not. Because there is nothing
Because
to forgive.
I think was it the second
From without
time I
this
did
journal
the
you've provided us
the
ample
second time I
wisdom,
did the script, it took
and we will always be
roughly
grateful
maybe
for it.
2 days to say the entire thing.
Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Because it's easier in a way. I guess when like you practice something over and over again, it kind of becomes more of a better way to speak it than it is, you know, saying it on the fly. So, couple of changes from the start to the finish. Probably be a bit longer. Probably not. But it will sound better and be more cohesive to what to actually being played, and I don't have to.
Actually, there are 3. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Kashik out her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains...
It
It
pours.
fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means there's only 2 people who can.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
Oop.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
think
How are
catch 'em all
you? Flames of War, down the rabbit hole.
Think you can help?
But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna have to redo the entire audio thing again, which won't be bad once all the clips are in order. It also gives me,
Does that matter?
it's like it's a mixture of Final Fantasy. I think I forgot the name of the song, but there's a piece of it from there. But it also gives me freedom to
What's that for you, dear?
add more things that I may have forgotten, and it might be easier for people to understand
No scratches, right?
if I added it in. So there's the plus on that.
That it? Fine.
Meal. Okay, so there's a thing in Simbrak. The votes. Maketh. and collect. Yeah, I can hear. I was listening to the song like a couple of weeks ago, but I can hear like bits and pieces of it in this music, which is pretty cool. Quiet Sands and Valmir. Quiet Sands was there, yeah. Valmir, Maketh, and collect. I think it's there. There's Valmir. There we go.
My shop.
But yeah, so it shouldn't take longer than I hope to make that video, but we shall see.
Oh, my finest.
But my hope, probably what, end of July, maybe the start of August, I should have the video done. I feel like if I push the I think it's this Saturday and probably this Sunday, if I can push through Ruan, get to Bow, I passed through Bows, but Ruan and get to Zeiss, at least by tomorrow. If I can get to Zeiss at least by tomorrow, then by Sunday I can get to Grand Seal, and then basically home stretch. What ton of water? Oh yeah, there we go. See, Blob? It's back to normal. Try it again if you have the points.
I can walk from here.
Listen, I have to say that. No, there we go.
Another god's forsaken soul, eh? Only those who have nothing.
I am most honorable.
Empty your pockets. Let's have some fun.
Look, Ma. Okay, so I can't keep it if I. At least I know it works. It's just that you got two of the same Klingon thing again. Had to do that at the perfect time. Whatever you just don't ask me to speak Klingon. I have a hard time speaking English. Alright, just hold down the button. I like this, but it's kind of long. Level 2 Mega Flare! I wonder what more I can add to this PNG, just randomize it. I wanted to add the Ferengi, but they couldn't do black ears. It'd be weird to be Ferengi with black skin and wide eyes. I mean, white ears.
A deserter turned outlaw. We were more similar than he knew.
Alright, let's see the problems here.
Sid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried? You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalimil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago. Any idea where they went? The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
Down the rabbit hole.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
I mean, it's usually how you resolve these things. They shout, I walk in and cut down those who shout.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what
Are you for blood for the Black God?
Mercenaries are slaughtered like your men. Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandit's ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back?
I mean,
Maybe
you
it'll be
kind of
your
can
throat
for
that's slit.
if you resort to cannibalism.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
When in doubt, resort to cannibalism.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Hey, Victor.
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalamil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
Oh my. Rabbit hole indeed.
So, you see my predicament? What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight. My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves, and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
Picture it, Conrad. Ah, here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad,
spear.
May I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canberra to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you called the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
Well played. Alright, let's go help Natalie. Natalie?
My shop.
If I had my pickaxe, I would...
I mean, it may still be possible to buy some. Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
That's a long-ass name.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good. merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
It appears I have no choice but to do.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Let's see about the rose.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Poor people.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalamil as we speak. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
Time for us to step in.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in 2 groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well.
That's small of them.
Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalamil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Sometimes
Then it will
all
be
you
for
have
us
is
to
faith.
see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
Alright, let's meet these bandits.
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
He's all yours.
How long does this I want to say, how long does that last?
They mean to overwhelm us.
Gonna need more men. Are you the spellcaster? Yeah, I don't like that. And this probably kills the rest of them. Ooh. Blocked!
Nice try.
Oh yeah, gotcha. Ooh. Alright. Leviathan's not bad. I don't think really like Mega Flare though. I'm just way too bad at it.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
Are they coming together?
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalamil.
We all saved Dalamil.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
That's usually how the people come
now,
together.
Victor, why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act. I'll take that as a compliment.
I would too. Alright, that's the desert taken care of. Now we head to Rosaria. Eastern Balls, the Dims. There we go, Quiet Sands. So we hit plus that will be quicker. Then we head over to Masha.
Run like the wind.
Got everything's.
You deserve a rest.
I guess this is the way of leveling up the area, so these guys are not as weak. And there we go. I need to fight them so I can get them in the book.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Are these it? Yeah.
Thanks, girl.
The Magicks brothers. Alright, let's do this. Oh! Oh! Okay, that one has a wind up to it. Woo! One thing. Shit. Okay, I gotta use that in a safer area. There we go. I should hopefully do enough. Oh yeah. Oh.
No more vengeance. No more war.
Faster!
Just buy some resupplies, some talk to Martha.
How do? There you go. Much obliged. Thanks very much.
Alright, so that.
Take care out there, eh?
My
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight.
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you've come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
Do you think there were as many as Martha says?
Probably so.
More.
The war's gone to the shittery. And all we can do is help.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Oh no, the Junkable stable's over here.
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first.
Oh, nice, a parry. Alright, let's slay all of these guys. Ooh, that was kind of cool. Damn.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place.
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
How do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
Come on, we gotta save Wade. Wade, I'm coming for you to die on me. I've been seeing a lot on Twitter. People are talking about Baldur's Gate 3. How some devs are just like, oh yeah, this isn't the new standard. This is an anomaly. Just like, why are you coping so hard? Like literally, all you had, like, I don't know why people always have to have extra words to things. Literally, just say, cool. These guys have done a really great job. They, you know, be quite proud of them. Enjoy the game.
I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's.
That's literally all you have to say.
About... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
So Wade.
Lord Rossfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Damn it!
Not the turtle!
We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
Oh shit! Getting some health back before that thing turns. Woo! Ah, I thought he was going to do the other thing. Oh yeah! I love the Titans block. That move block.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha! Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde. Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Good luck.
Mad dogs.
One.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Just patch me up.
Ooh, acidic goblins.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
This is good. Not the chocobos! I'm gonna get my chocobo meat for the week.
Something's coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, Sir Wade. Shall we?
Oh, in the first round. Come. Let us show him the dinner course. Ow. Oh yeah. I like it.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
Nice. Guardian scarf displayed in Clive chambers.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Oscar, over here. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew. Well, go on, then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes, Sir Wade.
Oh?
If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I am a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are... I mean to say that, they're... It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Aww.